Okay, I was thinking about changing the title of my channel just because people might misconstrue and think I'm just so ego, so full of it. But it's basically at some point in the beginning of my journey, and I heard about childhood trauma. Obviously, you know, I could write a book about it, but I was trying to think about the healing process, right? And self love. What title would you give yourself if you're describing yourself to somebody else, if you truly loved yourself? And I was like, well, you could do king or maybe even emperor, but that wasn't, is that enough? Can you reach for the stars? So I said, what the hell, emperor of the universe? And then AKA was just to put Bobby behind it because that's the point. Because it's Bobby, it's me, it's the inner child, healing the inner child. And then I realized that the inner child healing is the first step for me in my healing the rest of my wounds. I mean, we're talking a lifetime of towers, so and trauma, and you know, jump up and run moments. I mean, not kidding, jump up and fucking run moments, a lot of them, and a lot of it was against my will. A lot of it wasn't my choice. There wasn't a lot of comfort in this childhood of mine. So healing the inner child was important, and trust me, I'm still on the journey. But oh my God, I'm so much better than I was. And I'm so much more aware of everything and all the spiritual aspect of the world, not just the physical, that you get beat down and worn down. But there's a spiritual aspect to all this too. So, and that's part of it. But I think healing the inner child is the first step. Maybe that's just for everybody. Find out the traumas that you've been through and love yourself. Love that inner child like it should have been. Like you should have been loved as a child. That's how I started buying I bought a kite. Literally when I first started doing this, I bought a kite. It's in the catalog. It's in the chronicles. But I bought a kite and I was doing a lot of chocolate milk. I love chocolate milk. And what else was I doing? I bought like bottle caps, candy, just silly shit that I loved when I was a kid. And I watched cartoons and stupid stuff like that, but it was fun. And I listened to old music when I was a kid. All these things that were memory triggers that were good, and I kept those, and I worked on those, and I kept giving those things to myself. And that's what you need to do. As part of spoiling yourself, is treating yourself like you treat everybody else. Usually the people that are scarred the most are the ones that are always the doormats, the people helping everybody else. The empaths always and then fucking nobody else is on for you, right? Anyway, I love you, and hopefully this helps. And I'm out of here. Okay, bye.